All right, let's see. Now we should have sound on it. Apologize for it. Kalle, if you want to come back into the stream and we just go through very quickly what we have said.
Yes.
So let's just do a quick sound check here and seeing if the Twitch actually can hear us. We apologize. We had a technical mishap. We had to restart the full system, and then actually the sound cable was not plugged in. So apologize, Kalle. We talked quite a lot about this, but how can we recap it? You played T-Sun's Mirror.
Yeah, we did T-Sun's Mirror, and basically what happened was that Sense did not want me to give out information, so he cut the audio. I'm not allowed to give out information. He basically just said, no, we're not giving anything away, we're still playing this, and in my next T-Sun's Mirror I have that secret tech still. So that's perfect.
But in this T-Sun's Mirror, well, like, was that something that you had expected, or just how the pairing turned out? Is it? You say it's not a fun match.
It's not a good match because it's either really drawish or really volatile depending on how you play it, and you don't want volatile. It's a nice game. We had a really good game, but no one does anything. We just stand and look at each other.
And I didn't really get it, but as we speak the second time, you described it almost like a Mexican standoff, and no one was flinching.
No, you don't. Whoever presents Magnus first loses to double Doom Bolts and Magnus shooting. So you can never show Magnus. So basically Magnus stands behind a wall the entire game.
But in the end of the game, something happened though. Some action.
Yeah, he basically used his crystal to get behind my lines and did a double move to get line of sight on a Rubik squad, which was the last Rubik squad I had. Killed that for 33 primer point last round.
Jesus, so he point and click. What did he say? 16-4 it was at that point probably, and now he equalized, still losing 8-12.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that result, or is it okay?
Yeah.
Or?
I mean, I have this. 12 is really within reason of this game. I have this slightly stronger list, but still, it's anyone's game.
Okay, let's listen in here on
what your primary
65
is
as of now. You will get the small one.
Björn and
67 at least.
Thank you so much, Kalle. Talk to you soon.
And your downside.
I will get some score here.
Yeah, either the secret mission or if I don't kick you off of that one.
Welcome back, Jesse. It was a bit hectic
so
here.
I will be able to score at least.
So if I get you off there, it's 3 at a minute.
The wheels are coming off the stream, and I think, unfortunately for our hero Björn here, he might be getting whooped.
8, so yeah, so it'd be 14 plus 6, so that would get you 40 primary. Yeah, and then your secondary so far are?
Not great. So it's 5, 10, 18, 21, 27, and whatever I draw. So as of now, it would be 67, 67.
Wow.
So we were right with the draw.
yeah.
Okay, so...
That's if you get 40 on primary.
Yes. And if I don't draw any secondaries that I can do.
Yeah.
But we're in draw territory.
What's that?
We are in draw territory.
Yeah, but
that reaction from Nick from Iceland.
I mean, Björn is on secret mission, so.
Oh, I was gonna. No, I promised I would turn my cap around when I was gonna do something cool, but I forgot when Canis went in.
Canis is locked in, as I understand it, like he's in base to base, so he can't go anywhere, or what? Something like that. We'll see. But I mean, if it's infantry, he can walk anyway. No, it's a tank.
Is this target?
Yeah.
Sure.
So they're still pretty good on time. 20 minutes for Icelandic Nick, 30 minutes for Björn. Björn has predicted that this might go back to a draw, but currently Nick is in the lead.
Yep, he's just set it so his booty can see those guys.
I'm wondering which one I should overwatch with. These have lethal hits.
T6 lethal.
Yeah, so every
6
is a save, whereas this would wound you on 3s.
How many shots out of that again?
He has 8 plus 6. They have 6 plus 6.
So 14, you're going to get at least 2 on math. And those are just straight lethal too.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a flip either way.
Yeah,
you only need to peel 1 wound.
Yeah, I have a reroll with this guy, but I think it's better with this.
Okay. I don't know, to tell you the truth.
I'm not sure either. You have a 4-up save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't armor contempt.
Yeah. So let's do the small. Let's do the Voidsman because they never get to shine. Here they go.
Let's go, boys.
The storm. Yep.
Now it's time for the Voidsmen to do their thing. Hey.
Oh!
You have 4 saves to survive, my friend. Yay! I got you.
No, you don't.
CP reroll.
Oh, yeah. Yay! Oh, nice.
Let's hear it for the
That was
Voidsman.
big. Here you go, my friend.
You still had more after that anyway, right?
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it.
That was the unit. I rolled them together.
Oh!
Let's
because
go,
it didn't
boys.
matter then.
Let's go.
Go Void Boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so close.
It was close.
Okay. So Storm Hostile is not looking like it's going to be great. It is possible if I nail a really huge freaking charge.
Can
Those
you?
are OC2 on
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and
I've
2 of the guys are on there.
No, there should be more.
No, I could only hold mine with 2.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, if you want to be within a wall.
Yeah, I am close to the wall.
Okay, so then you could get 3 on there.
Yeah, so I have 6 OC.
Okay, 6 OC.
So it's hard for you. Yeah, you can't really. You only have 5 or 3.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. These guys would have to make a rock star charge. So 12 is there.
You want me to
15.
count? Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, what's the charge there?
Just inside of 15. So what's that? Move 5, 9-inch charge.
All right.
Bump, something like that. And then this one is just inside of 14. So what's that? An 8-inch charge?
Inside of 15.
Or no, oh yeah, outside of 14, inside of 15. So that's a move 5, 8-inch charge, right?
No, that's a 9 as well.
14 minus 5. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's a then that's a 10 then if you were outside of 15.
I can't even remember what it was.
Yeah, that's a 10 and then get a 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I moved them the right distance.
Yeah. You did.
There, 5. So that's gonna be a 9.
Yeah, I think we're there. Yeah.
All right. This guy. Come back here and look at Canis. Bonk. Dancingly.
It might. Who knows? Oh, without the fan, it's really bad. I'm gonna get a coach. No, I can charge it later. Yeah. I want them to charge my thing. They told me I can get them to. I will use my coaches.
What's his sweep?
8 attacks.
8 attacks, and I got
Strength,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I won on 3s and I AP2.
20 wounds with 2 Sagittars and a freaking thing. And a grenade. And a tank shock. I think I just got to give it to you. I don't think I can. I think it's better to try to get rid of this thing.
Yeah, he can just take that objective.
Well, I got enough. Well, you shoot with him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's
so these guys just go like over here.
Yeah, sure.
Just to charge him. He comes around. Bonk, bonk. Just to charge him. He's saying off the objective.
Shoot.
So these guys charge in. Do a couple guys. Came through the wall like
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I just want to leave enough for my Sagittar to charge.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we'll leave it then.
No problem, man.
All right, so then we're just shooting.
Yep.
And doing.
Oh.
All right.
Shooting and doing.
And you said the OC doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
matter.
That thing
Shooting,
doesn't
grenading, shocking.
Yeah. So.
Fighting.
Yeah, because I need to have all 5 on there.
Yeah, you have to get outside.
I'm on the wall.
Yeah, even on the other side of the wall.
So it's better to not let you get Storm Hostile. You haven't got that one right yet, right?
Yeah, but it's sticky.
Yeah. That bit me in the last game too.
Oh, yeah.
On supply drop.
Right.
All right, let's do it. These guys don't have anything they can see to shoot.
So it's here?
Yep. We'll try the mole launcher into those guys just to see if I get lucky.
Sure.
Yep. Here we go. 2.
3 shots.
+1 for the big base, and then they blast.
No, I'm 4. You killed one before.
Okay. Here we go.
Wow, two
Two
hits.
hits.
Yeah, beautiful.
Strike 5, 1 wound.
They are fine.
All right. Are they slowed? Not that it will probably
Yeah,
matter.
that
All
doesn't
right, cool. Next, the Sagittarius and the Canis. Double lottery, maybe. 1 hit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that matter. 1 wound.
Yeah, sure.
AP3.
It's fine. Go through.
Take 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Here comes the 2 damage shots.
Yeah.
All hits. 2. Or 3, I mean, I'm sorry. The 5 wounds too.
AP.
AP1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right.
17.
And then
This one, that's a bit.
we're going to spend a CP for a grenade into that one.
Sure.
Jump, jump. You're going to take 3.
Take 1.
Ah!
Sorry, man.
All right, then that squad's gonna shoot. Here's the anti-vehicle gun. It hits.
Oh, it hits.
It does wound. AP2. So yeah. Save. And then the sniper rifle that's in there hits. Does not wound.
All right.
And then there's like 5 of the regular dudes in there.
Okay.
Miss. 2. Or no, strength 4. 1.
Yeah. Save.
All right. And then the Sagittarius.
Yeah.
That one's not. Does that have a
Yeah,
grudge?
he has 1
He has 1.
because I killed your berserks.
The 1 wound.
It's through.
Yeah, go ahead. It's
Oh,
fine.
sorry. You want to read?
No, yeah, it's fine. It's
You
right.
do that.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. All right. So, and then the 2 damage shots out of that guy. Bump, bump. 1. Strength 6. Not +1 to wound though.
Yeah,
Twin linked.
Yeah.
Nothing. All right, cool. Then we're charging.
Yes.
The guys into it.
Sure.
They rolled an 11,
Oh,
so they're
yeah,
making it. And then the other guy,
I'm
4. He's
Yeah.
I'd roll
Right,
the
now the
Sagittarius.
action is
can-
happening,
Yeah,
Eriksson.
just right.
The second
What do you
turn
think?
First, you
If I'm within 4, I rolled a 4.
you roll the 4,
I
but you guys are in the way a bit. But
Well, I was
you-
I'm
moving
seeing how the
fast when we
results
said,
roll
yeah,
in,
he
and
can
I'm-
fit. Yeah.
Sure.
like what I'm
Yeah, you're
seeing.
good.
I don't want
Yeah.
to comment
Well,
on the
then
other
can
result.
get
I'm waiting for these guys to solve
Yeah.
this match because
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there
we
was more
missed
of
so
these
much.
guys
I
that
want
were
to give them
supposed to be
space.
there. Yeah.
Just put them there. They
And then he just comes in.
Get through it.
I'm not going to mess with all the models.
fine,
They're
it's
just
fine, it's fine.
in there
No
and
problem,
doing
man.
their thing.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Them here.
We spend the CP on a tank shock.
Sure, go ahead.
Tank shock. We got 10 dice.
Yes.
toughness
They
10.
have a
10
great
dice.
tank
Makes
shot.
Here
sense.
comes the damage.
For such little guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 1.
Okay, cool.
All right. Here's
Worst
the boat
tank
into
shock
him.
ever.
I'll hit.
That was not a good
Strength
one
65,
for our
none.
Icelandic
And then I
friend.
got, how many guys are sitting in there?
7.
7, so 2 are special weapons, so 5 times 2 is going to be 10 dice.
All right, they have just
Yeah,
regular.
the special weapons don't have the
Yeah,
knives.
cool.
Yep, so +1 to hit, be 3s. And then strength 4, not +1 to wound, so be 6s, nothing. And then
it's
the
nothing.
special weapon guys,
I think they only 1 attack, right? Or do they have 2?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. You
That-
can roll.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Roll the other one.
It's all right. It's all right. It's not going to do enough
I mean,
wounds to where it
sure.
matters. Yeah.
All right.
So I'll punch you here.
Yep.
I'll sweep your guys. If I'm lucky and kill them all, I could just walk onto the objective.
Okay, big here, big moment.
So sweeps. I will reroll. No, I can kill you now. But I can take. Okay.
T5.
4.
Okay, it's not going to kill him, but you know.
Kill 4.
Kill 4.
How do you want to pull them?
Bump.
Yeah,
Bump.
man. All right. So that's your turn. You score a weight.
I get engaged for
Yes, a baby engage.
what's that?
A baby engage.
Am I not? No, the Sagittarius over there. Oh yeah, you killed that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
so 2.
Baby. And nothing on Storm.
Storm, yes, tossed Storm, so we get a CP.
Yeah, so I'll be on 2.
So engage for 2, so you are at, you're at 6.
We got this charge here.
Right.
Yeah. So the 10-inch, no. The 9-inch,
No.
no. And I had no CP because I
Yeah.
didn't think.
All right.
So you will
Nick did not have the luck with him on the big
67.
charges.
No, it needed a
Can we
big
calculate
big
that
turn, I
before?
think.
What's that?
67 is your score?
Plus paint, 77.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's
and
final
we'll see,
score,
of course, he will
7-7.
make the scores at the end of the turn.
Yep. Here, I'll take this and
you.
do some math while you
I
go
will
your
Let's
thing.
see
Of
Björn's
course.
magical last turn.
That
when
one,
he's
so you're going to
score
get
all
that
the
for
points.
20, and then you're going to get another 8 on primary.
No, maybe more because...
No, you can only cap at 20. That will put you at 20.
Oh, that will put me at 20.
Yeah.
So we'll get...
Because you're at 6 plus 4, you're at 16 right now.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
it's going to be 40 on
So
primary.
let's see what the Calidus can do. Mark for death, defend stronghold. Who do you want to mark? I will probably redraw that.
Let's see.
Just
I'll do
very quickly here,
this
talking a bit
guy.
about the
Yes.
scores. We have Jesper,
wait.
who
Actually, I
won
might
20-0
be.
Yeah,
against
you
me.
might be able to do this.
Yeah, because you have to pick like this or this or this
This is important.
for your second one.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this guy, and the Sagittar over there, I guess.
All right.
So it's marked and defend.
I'll just see what cards I have left if I want to redraw that and then shuffle them.
Oh.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
So over-reinforce I can't get. Sabotage is only... No, it's 5 if I do it in your. Cleanse would be also 4. I mean, I will keep Mark for death. I will kill your Sagittar.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay,
100%.
So we can get 5 points
let's
from there.
Keep them.
So
These
marked
are my-
and defend.
Yeah.
Defend, you're going to get your 3. So the only thing that matters is can you kill that
Can I kill
Sagittar?
that thing? And he will just move here.
Yeah, you don't have to move him. It's fine.
Yeah, there he goes, and he will land. So you
Secret mission
you can pay
completed.
for that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So he will shoot into melee here. I don't care about moving these guys.
Yeah, all the rest of them matters. Can you kill the Sagittar?
Yeah, so 2 shots with the Melta. Actually, what I could do
Yeah, defend, they will score automatically. So he was marked for death and defend. Defend, he gets the
my
points.
small Melta to be strength 10.
Mark
by
for death,
moving
he's
guys.
trying to kill
I
the
think,
Sagittar to get an extra 5
reroll
points.
damage
He
is
completed
better.
his secret
With the
mission.
Overwatch.
I mean, he could move this.
We're looking
Yeah,
at the
that
draw
way too.
here.
Yeah.
Just need to kill
can move
this.
12
Yeah,
here
if
and
he has it that way, then yeah, that's fine.
Buzz.
But I think... No, actually, I only need to roll... I mean, if I
You
hit
just,
with the
yeah,
head,
your Melta
it's
4.
Melta 4, so-
Yeah, so you just need to hit and wound, and then I void armor,
Yeah,
which means I'm saving on a 6,
yeah.
and with a CP reroll. Yeah.
You know what I will do? He will move down here, because this is a big point. So he will move here, and he will shoot as well into him.
Okay.
I will...
And then Overwatch,
With
I could
what?
just do the Sagittar, right? Because he's seeing the Sagittar.
Yes, you could do this. No, because you're in melee, you can't overwatch.
Yeah, no, yeah, big guns never tie, don't work. Yeah.
So yeah, I will shoot into this. I will pay my CP to get +1 strength and AP.
Okay.
Let's go, let's kill
Let's
this
do
thing.
the one that's
Important
like,
now.
Yeah.
So this is the Melta?
This is Melta, yeah.
Oh, you're weird. I was over the time, yeah. One hit.
My night reroll, that misses, and I will wound you on a 3+.
The 3 up.
And you have, this is AP5 now.
Yep, so it goes straight through in the middle, done.
Yeah.
Good. So that's how you get your 5 for Mark
Yes.
for death.
Okay, mark for death
3
complete.
for defend
5
and
points
5
in.
for mark for death, and I get 40 on primary.
And 40 on private.
Oh, I had to turn my cap back while Kaunis went to that, I guess.
Propeller head, done.
Who got that? Thanks for
Hey,
getting
good game, man.
Yeah.
Good game. Let's add it up here.
That was fun.
Let's make sure here. So
It's a
you're
draw, but
in-
still, it's
so
a
you
good
just
play.
got 40
Or is it-
primary.
or is
We're
it
good
91?
there.
Or, I mean,
I'm going to
it's
have
1 point
24 plus
Let's see.
13. That's going to be 37 primary.
Yes.
So that's in. And then secondaries, 3 is 6, plus 5 is 11,
Yes,
21,
yes,
plus 7 is 28,
Yes.
plus 2 is 30.
yes. Yeah,
You're going to have 40 primary. We already established that.
yes,
And then we're going to have 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 9 is 21, plus 6 is 27, plus
no. 10, 15, 20, no. This.
so you got 5.
Yes.
Map
Plus
hammer
7
right
is
now.
12,
12.
Yeah.
plus 9 is
Yes.
21. 12 plus 9,
yeah,
21.
yeah.
Yep. Plus 6, 27. And then plus 8 is 35.
Right.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
yeah, that sound right?
Yeah.
We can do it again real quick.
I mean,
to
I
make
just
sure.
got confused
Yeah,
by
yeah.
numbers.
So 5 plus 7 is 12,
Yes.
plus 9, 21.
Yes.
Plus 6 would be 27 at that point, and then plus 8 at that point would be 35.
You're right. Yes.
Yep,
Perfect.
yep.
Awesome.
And I ended up on 30 secondary.
Yes.
All right. So that will be 70. 75 plus paint will be 85.
Yep.
And then I've got a 67 plus paint is 77.
Yes.
So that's going to be a 911.
9-11.
Good game. Good game.
Very, very awesome Knights game. Honestly,
9-11.
11-9.
He won.
11.
This might actually have been the best Knights game I've ever
think it
seen.
might have been.
I hate watching
How
Knights
bad
games.
was it?
It's like watching paint dry, but this one was until the last dice roll. Amazing.
Amazing.
Oh, we were low on the
Super
draw.
happy.
Yeah.
Estimates were like
King Björn of Sweden.
And was the final score 85-77?
Yeah, 11-9.
Warlord getting there probably won the.
I'm going to hand over to one of our players here.
Right, I'm gonna go grab him.
All right.
20.
I didn't
Right,
shoot
you're
into him too much.
He just did his thing. I was a bit passive at the start. I could have pushed a bit sooner.
No, well, what really, I think this game goes big in my favor if my Zerks connect that first round.
Yeah, that would have been bad from
Just
I
listening in
rolled
here
no wounds
on
on
the
one
kind
set
of
of Zerks,
debrief
and
of this
and a
fantastic
2
game that we just
token
had.
Yeah.
with extra AP, so he has no save.
Yeah.
And Armiger lived.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So 11-9 Björn versus Nick.
Knights games I've ever seen.
And in the studio, we're very happy to also have Sebastian once again. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How did it go in your game?
I won my game. Played against Death Guard. I won 18-2.
And was that the plan to meet Death Guard? Do you like Death Guard 18-2 with your Chaos Knights?
Yes,
You continue stomping. What's happening, Sebastian?
I get good matches from my team.
Are you delivering?
Yes. Well, I tried to, but I didn't think I would win by this far. But it's been going very well so far.
Pretty off the chart performance. Fantastic to hear. What was the key moments in your match, you would say? What was the decider?
I went first, which is pretty good against Death Guard because they have like 5-inch movements. So I could place myself on almost all the middle objectives and just score 13 points primary turn 2, then 18, and so on. So I got a lot of primary points in this mission.
But is that typical that going first nowadays is better for you, or is this in particular this matchup?
Well, in this matchup, I like going first, since I can also kill most of his cultists with my indirect fire, so it doesn't have any more screens. But generally, it depends on mission and depends on which faction you're facing. So I like going first in almost every game. But like in Purge the Foe, obviously it's going to be way nicer to get that sweet hold more and kill more in the last turn. And also, if you're doing the Alpha and Omega supply thingy, knowing which it's the last objective to stick on the table is going to be very nice for scoring 15 points in the end.
Yesterday, opening round versus South Korea. Amazing performance. We knew today with Iceland, who is a more of a established pool-free team, would be harder.
Yes.
Some of your teammates were thinking they could actually be a really hard game, but they were surprised by Denmark's strong performance. Looking now at the score here, we have Jesper with his Dark Angels, who was facing off Sisters 20-0.
Yes.
Was that in your chart?
It's not in our chart, but Jesper
Don't
is
reveal
doing
too
what
much,
Jesper
though.
does, so he is one of the top players in Sweden and performs such as.
And then we have seen Björn here with his Imperial Knights continue performing. It was going back and forth. He pulled the secret mission, would be able to crawl back and actually take a win, 11-9.
That's nice. That's really nice. Just the score we need, pretty much. We have a couple of big wins now. We just need not many losses for this to go through.
And then we had Axel Rudén with the Drukhari facing off Michael Hooper on the World Eaters.
Yes.
Maybe not the Drukhari favorite, or what would you say?
Depends on the list. I played against Drukhari with my World Eaters in the Nordic Masters. I played Daniel Hesselberg. He pretty much stomped me in that game, but he's played a fairly different army than Axel does right now. So Drukari with lots of transports just flying around, and Woolage cannot do much against them.
Thank you so much for those insights. And then we had earlier Kalle here, but we unfortunately had some sound issues, so we did a smaller one. But a mirror in T-Sun, we can say, not fun. Mexican standoff, but Kalle was about to go 16-4, and then actually the Icelandic player came back and then made it a smaller loss. And then last but not least, your performance 18-2. You're pulling the big one.
No, I think Jesper is ahead of me. But yeah, we tried as best as we can. We're doing this as a team, not focusing on individual scores or just the team scores. Some of our players are going to have harder matchups, so no shaming scoring less points. So
exactly. I mean, that's part of the game, that some of them will take matches where a draw is great, or we can see here with Björn going in 11-9. That's important for the team.
Yeah.
Where you got...
I got a nice matchup for my faction. And let's say, like, Kalle getting a mirror match, which is probably like 10 or 11, and he pulled up a bigger win, so he's doing very well, getting more points to the team than we were suspected. So
we talked a bit yesterday, you know, how you're feeling and the trip here, and etc. But how was the evening after yesterday and then coming into today? Was there challenges to sleep? Is the team doing good? How is the feeling between you guys?
Well, we didn't have much time yesterday after the games. We just went to get some late night food, and then went back to the hotel to get some sleep, and woke up. Some of our team members, Kalle and I think a couple of coaches, went to get breakfast, and we just ate breakfast together and then walked to the venue. So not much has happened since yesterday.
Very cool. Here we also have a bit of updated. So it's 71-29 right now, Sweden, Iceland.
That's nice.
Would be really cool to see. They have a couple of minutes left, but I think that they're getting down on the clock. Yeah, I know that Olof forced yesterday the Connor from South Korea to almost clock out, and I think the same was actually happening for Axel. So let's see how the last Swedish matches are happening. Thank you so much, Sebastian. Anything you want to say, like, to the crowd at home? What do you think of Denmark?
I think Denmark's going to be the hardest opponents in this group stage. So let's see if we're able to pull the same results as Nordic Masters, where we stomped them. But I don't think it's going to be this easy this time.
Will not be as easy as Nordic Masters.
No.
But you don't really fear the Danes, or do you?
No.
that was comforting. Thank you so much, Sebastian.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, welcome back, Lasse.
Thank you, thank you.
I know we had a bit of a challenge there with the stream going down, and we had some sound issues, etc. And we also got Kalle in while actually Björn was crawling back. Like, now when you got a couple of minutes, like you were standing up almost shouting when you saw that he were able to make a win out of this.
No,
it's best Imperial night match you've seen.
For sure, for sure. I mean, it's very much the player. All this micro movement. Normally I see knights as a stat check army. You put them, can you kill me? Yes. Can't you? No. Okay, I win, you win, big gun, very funny, roll dice. No, but here you actually saw the micro movement, and it was super important, and it made it a very enjoyable tactical game. And then actually to go for the secret mission, pass it and have a huge lots turn, it was very, very, very well played. And also that they managed to do this, like the difficult part where Canis is like surfing to this in the middle, the Sagittarius and everything, and actually have your opponent agree, yeah, this is the rules, yes, what you're doing is fine, not calling a judge. Everything was played in super good spirits. They both felt like, wow, this is a good game, very close, super exciting. I just like this kind of games. This is the kind of games that you want to play in. Even if it's an 11-9, it's not a big win, but I still call Björn the bus tipper because, you know, knights, Jesus, when was the last time Knights were good? Beginning of 8?
Beginning of Team Sweden WTC 2024, the Knights are prevailing. We can say that so far, especially Sebastian Larsson, who was on stream. He has gone 17-3, 18-2 today, and we could see Björn. I'm just going to see if we can get Björn on the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I can get Nick, maybe. Do you want to speak to Nick?
Björn, vill du göra in på streamen?
Or, all right, we got Björn here.
Vill du vara med på streamen?
Interview! All right, he's coming. We can ask Nick if he wants to come. Hey, Nick! Let's hear a few words about your nice game here.
All right, sure thing.
Hello, Nick. Welcome on board.
Hello.
Also, what do you say about that match? It was a real Warhammer match. We can say that.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great opponent. We enjoyed our time with each other, which is the best thing about 40K. So enjoyed that. Also, there was some very pivotal points in the match that could have swung them different ways, and so it was fun to have those moments where it's an impactful moment. So you're really into the game, which I thought was great.
So I'm not the most experienced Warhammer 40K player, but I could see that in your turn 2 going first, almost Björn did more damage on you, and I could see you got a bit almost off guard, but in turn 3 you started crawl back, and then in turn 4 it went even better. But what was it, a swinging match? How did you feel?
Yeah, those were some of those pivotal moments. The first turn when I came in and I charged with the Berserks on the double grudge unit with the extra AP, so he had no save. Should have most times died, so it didn't. That hurt.
Yeah.
And then my other Berserk unit did 0 wounds to the other armature it went into. So that was a bounce. I was really worried after that point, but then he did damage back. I was down, I think, 3 or 4 Sagittars at that point. But I still had my Terminators came in, got his one big knight, and then I cleared off that other objective. I made a misplay on my Consolidate where I could have denied 5 more primary probably, so that was a misplay. But I was able to take that side in hindsight, not recognizing that his Warlord was Canis was a mistake, because I saw it coming, so I knew it was going to happen, and I just couldn't do anything about it.
Do you get scared when the Canis is just moving in centerpiece? He did a pretty advanced type of charge where he gained so many of your units. What was the feeling? Did you feel the terror coming in?
Yeah, it was. At first, it was funny because we were talking. I didn't even realize he failed the 8-inch charge to the guy on the objective, and then he re-rolled it, and he rolled the 8 to make it. And we didn't realize how impactful that was at the start until after that point, and then we were like, wow, okay, so if he doesn't make that charge, he's not on the home objective, so it's a big different game. So
wow,
I'm glad he made it, so that was good.
So happy to have you here, Nick. And in the Twitch chat, please, if you have any questions specifically to Nick and to the team Iceland, please ask right now. We're going to try to ask a few more questions. But
okay.
Are you living in Iceland, or are you a mercenary? Or how is the story coming into WTC and into this team?
Yeah, so last year I played on the UN team with the Slovakian team. Great group of guys. Had a blast. We overperformed last year.
Wow.
We got together a month before, and I think we finished 21st or something like that. So we had a lot of fun. We played Iceland in that team. Several of the guys I've played since COVID times on TTS, so I knew a lot of them. I played Yokel in that round, and we'd played several times. So they were looking for another person to fill a spot, so I volunteered and was able to get there, and I'm very thankful for them giving me the opportunity to come back, because the people here are just wonderful.
Absolutely. So you're American from
Yes.
Chicago, or where?
About 2 hours south of Chicago.
Amazing. I've actually been there in my childhood, so
very
lovely
good.
city. Coming into this match, Sweden, of course, being a seed 1 team, did really great yesterday. They were expecting that you guys would come closer to Denmark. Was that a rough game versus Denmark?
The Denmark round was, they played really well, not taking anything away from them. We had 6 of 8 go first on supply drop. So we knew we were down at that point, and we had to push for some points. And so I think that just kind of cascaded a little bit. But, those rounds happen, and they played a good round, and we're just bouncing back. hopefully trying to pull something out here in this round.
Yeah, and I don't know how up to speed you are on the scoring, but this is at least the latest scores that we have. But after the Danish one, which I just want to say, Sweden thought that you guys will even be able to maybe win that one, and it didn't go your way because of the map choice and going first. Coming into this one, is it even a harder match against Denmark, or do you feel like we still got this one?
Well, I mean, we've scrimmed both teams, Denmark and Sweden, and we had some wins and ties in there, so we were capable of it on there. But, you know, you got to perform at the event, right? That's all that matters. And so they were the better team yesterday.
Yeah, we will see. Exciting to see how these three teams will go, because it's a pretty strong pod, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not the hardest, but not the easiest by far.
Yeah, I would agree.
So, talking a bit more about your match versus Björn's Imperial Knights with your Votanns, is that a match you played a lot? I know that the Imperial Knights is not as common in America.
Yeah. I played against, I've played it a few times. I played against one player that I'd say is good with the Army. We played to a draw, a 10-10, so it's kind of the expected result there. I had an opportunity to pull more points, but I'm not too, devastated by the result. Obviously, I want to do better, but
of course.
Yeah. But it's in the realm of my practice.
You had a very nice Warhammer match, I must say, and unfortunately, we had a technical issue where we lost one of the key parts of the match, but still up to that point, and then in the end of it. Thank you so much for showing this for everyone at home. I don't know if you have any shout-outs, anything you want to say to people. You can look into the camera also, because thank you so much, Nick, because you've been in here fighting today versus Björn from Sweden. It was close to be a draw. He took the secret mission, and that's how he crawled back into the match.
Yeah, it was really good. I just thank my team for having me on here, and thanks for Sweden being great opponents and playing with us on the team, and my family for supporting me traveling all the way over here to play 40K.
Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you, Team Iceland. Good luck in your next match. It should be against South Korea, right?
Yes.
So
and it's funny, so at ATC was last month, American Team Championships, and my team played against two of the guys on South Korea. Yeah. So I know three of the guys really well on South Korea team, so we'll be playing again, so we're looking forward to it.
The perfect grudge match, we can say.
It'll be enjoyable.
Thank you so much again, Nick. Good luck further in the tournament.
All right, thank you.
All right, Björn. Welcome back to the stream.
Thank you.
Maybe you can even jump into it further to me. I realized also, sorry for everyone at home, maybe you had some questions to Nick that we missed out on. We will calculate together exactly the score here, but what a game.
Yes, that was a tight one, a sweaty game.
It was really sweaty.
Yeah.
In the end, you actually had your, can we say, built-in air condition that just fell apart, and you took by 10 to 20 minutes you started to feel the heat.
Yes, I think you can see it on my face as well. I'm red now, but yeah, it's hot in here, and you are focused on the game for a couple of hours.
But what a fantastic Warhammer game. This was amazing to follow. Unfortunately, we had a technical issue where the stream went down there in the fourth turn, so we missed a bit of the really cool action.
Oh yeah, that's when I should have turned my cap backwards.
Exactly, but we did see it in the end. But we did see when the colonists moved into the middle. So talk us through the game. You coming into League of Votann, was that good, bad, challenging?
I mean, it's challenging. It's a bit. I mean, it depends on the dice a lot with Votann, because if they roll a lot of sixes, they're sustained. The lottery cannons can kill small knights easy, but
they did a lot of damage.
They did a lot of damage when they connected. I was a bit lucky, like when his push turn, he didn't do too much damage, and then I could clean it up. I was maybe a bit too passive at the start, so it got more uncomfortable than I would have liked at the end.
But yeah, we could see it was a bit of I wouldn't say a swingy match, but it did go back and forth.
Yeah.
Your first round, or actually, your first round, you were able to snipe out a vehicle. You did some damage there. Was that the mistake on the Nick side, or is it just he can't hide everything?
He can't really hide unless it's like far back and not in the game. So he had to put some Sagittars forward, and I mean with the strat for the knights, even the Helverins can pick up Sagittars, and then the big knights can also quite easily pick up them. So that was a good start, but then I got pushed back a bit. He pushed forward and charged in his berserks and kept me back and down on victory point, which, I mean, it turned out okay. I got to pick a secret mission when Canis was like mid-board and he had nothing left that could kill him, so an easy secret mission to just move him on to his home objective.
Was that something you had in your pocket, or was this just something that, do you normally go secret mission, or was this like, I pulled this card now and because he has sprinted in with Canis Rex, spreading terror in all these dwarves?
Yeah.
It was massive when he walked down the battlefield, charged into, was it 2-3 units, and just started to cleave?
He ran over a wall, didn't get battle shock. Wouldn't matter that much this turn, but you also always have to keep that in mind. Kill the small squad and then pile into 3 squads that were a bit too close together. Next turn he could just start clean up and move towards the home objective.
But in your first turn, you shot a bit. In his second turn, going first, you almost did more damage, and we were starting to feel like this is really going your way. But it swung back there on the whichever objective you call it, but he denied you so many primaries, and suddenly going from no knights to the fall, it was 1, it was 2, it was 3, it was 4. He did brutal damage on you.
Yeah. And Votann do that. The Terminators, he pushed me back so I couldn't really screen them out as much as I would have liked if I wouldn't have kept my Atropos far too back, and I put him forward a bit. And
that was a brutal loss on you when he just got completely destroyed.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was kind of close. It was like down to the last couple of saves actually, so it wasn't that. It was close, and it should be close. The Terminators, at least when not all of them can charge, it's a bit iffy to kill a big knight with the 5-up invul in melee as well.
But he hadn't almost taken any wounds up to that point, and then he just in that third turn it went really ham.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that can happen. You just have to look at the board there and reassess the game.
So by then, I think it was, let's see, your end of 4, you kind of predicted that this would be a draw, calculating 77-77.
Yeah.
But then you pulled your last secondaries, you crawled up to 85, going 11-9. Given how this game turned out, you must be very happy with 11-9.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it could easily have been a draw, and a small win is better, of course. I'm not sure how all the other games are going.
We can look a little bit at least some more results. Now we haven't really updated here the last couple of minutes, but Jesper did a big one, going 20-0 versus Mitch Sisters. Your game 11-9 versus Votann with your Imperial Knights, continuing with the Knights, showing the strength of them, and they were strong in this game.
Yeah.
Axel with Drukari 10-10 versus Michael Hooper's World Eaters.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit with Sebastian about that matchup. I don't know, it really what to think about it, but maybe not a super easy matchup for Drukhari.
I mean, World Eaters are also one of the armies that can, when things are going good for them, they can just run you over as well, so you have to respect them.
And I think Axel showed it with the draw really good to not lose any matches here in this early stage.
Yeah.
We had Kalle with a mirror of Thousand Suns.
Oh yeah.
He described it as a Mexican standoff.
Yeah, that can go wild, that matchup. But nice to see 12-8 there. Yeah.
Absolutely, and I think he was on the verge to go 16-4 actually.
Oh, nice.
But in the end of it, the Icelandic player crawled back, did a really nice crystal charge, spread out the wounds, and then were able to, can we say, cover a bit of the loss.
All right. Yeah.
And then last but not least, and I would say someone who is really performing strong for Team Sweden right now, Sebastian Larsson, 18-2 with his Chaos Knights. He went 17-3 yesterday. He does say that he's getting catered well with nice pairings,
sure,
but he's also utilizing them and converting them into really nice points.
Yeah, absolutely. And Chaos Knights is also one of those armies that can just take big wins if you get good matchups. So it's going as it should be.
And then I don't know if you have any insights. We probably will get more updates, but I think that Joel Larsson, that's a big match versus Atlantic Jökull on the Grey Knights yesterday. It was a stomp from Joel. 1 hour 20-0. Today we can say it's not a stomp in that regard.
No.
They will go it down to the wire. We will see what the end result is. What do you think of Jonathan, JSS?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that he's a specialist versus Admech?
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, okay. We got some info that we are losing against Admech.
It's not over yet, but
no.
They're saying that
we will get in that information later on that one. And then, of course, Olof Svensson that we followed yesterday on Votann versus John King on Blood Angels. Yeah. That sounds bloody.
That sounds bloody and a lot of grudging going on. But
they don't like each other, those two armies.
Yeah, I don't think the Votanns like anyone, actually. and likewise with the Blood Angels.
Let's go back here into the camera.
Yeah.
Björn. It's warm here. It's rising up here in Belgium on this Friday. Round 2 about to conclude. We can say Sweden will win against Iceland because you're already up at 79 and you will get a couple of points for sure.
Yeah, it looks like that.
But how are you going to refocus now versus Denmark? This was not a walk in the park as you guys maybe had expected it. Still dominating across the board. How can you refocus?
I mean, we've done our preparing, and I think now it's just get some air, drink some water, eat a bit, and just cool off, calm down, and then we follow our plan for the next game, basically.
Yeah, and they keep on saying that the bus thrower, you're destroying everything. So keep going for Imperial Knights, keep going Team Sweden. Super excited to see how it will turn out in this match versus Iceland.
Yep.
And then we will come back and also see Denmark later on starting 3:30 today. Thank you so much, Björn.
Thank you.
shit to talk about today. Yeah, we do.
All right, Klasse. We have some still issues with the sound for the music, but the microphone should go out for everyone at home. And you actually do have some updates here that you want to share.
Yeah, no, I was walking around, talking to players to see what's going on. I got informed now that Blood Angels versus Dark Angels. Blood Angels, Votann, sorry. Votann is a 10-10 draw, sorry.
So Olof went 10-10.
Yeah, that's finished. I think we are losing the AdMech matchup. That was the last information I got. That it's like a 5-15 or something. And the Demon game versus Grey Knights is still contended. It's been a very dramatic game. I know that the ref has been there almost the entire game because, yeah, it's very, very tense. Är det nära? Basically, it's on a knife edge still. It could be a draw. The Demons versus the Grey Knights.
That's it. You need to remember that the other ones cannot hear when you speak.
Sorry.
So I'm muting off your microphone.
Yeah.
And then when you're speaking, you need to come back and then you need to start over in the explanation. So if we do it all from scratch here.
Okay.
And looking at the screen here, with Joel Larsson on Chaos Demons, meeting Jökull on the Grey Knights.
Yes.
We don't really know how that match is going right now.
No, it's on a knife edge. It can go a win, a draw, or a loss. I mean,
but it will not be big points in any direction.
Small win, small loss, or draw. It's extremely tense. Yeah, every move matters there. So they are. I mean, I think we just need a few points.
Yeah, but
so with that, even with a small loss, let's say, we already won the round.
Exactly.
But what we're trying to get now is as many points as possible. Unfortunately, I've been told that our AdMech has lost.
So Jonathan is playing Sisters.
Yeah,
and he's facing AdMech.
Yeah.
And most likely that match would be a small loss.
A small loss, or not even that. It's a 5-15. So it's,
oh wow.
Yeah,
5-15.
We'll see what happens in the end. I'm not gonna give out. The results are not in, but that was what the coaches think. But the coaches are always more negative than.
But that's the right type of view.
Yeah.
And then in the last one, we got in the results that Olof Svensson, with his Votann that we followed yesterday, did face Icelandic John King on Blood Angels.
Yeah.
And it became a 10-10 draw.
A 10-10, that's what. Yeah. So basically, with that 10-10, not having put it in, Sweden has won the round. It's just a matter of how many points, because it's 86 points we need. 86 for a win.
Yep.
So
very likely will be
theoretically. Yeah. So we need 5 points in two way, and one is extremely close, and another one I've been sort of been told that maybe we have 5 points.
Nerling was confident he was going to win.
Yeah.
Joel's game, no one, even Joel and
No, but it's very interesting in that way that very likely Sweden will be able to crawl up somewhere above 86, most likely more towards 90. But the matches are still happening, so we don't know.
No.
But to be honest, even though it's looking great right now on the result, I think that Iceland has shown they are not a weak team, and they did perform really well.
Ah, okay. I have here that Olof 10-10, of course. Jonathan a 2. A 2. Okay. Unfortunately, our sisters got 18-2 or 2-18 versus AdMech, and this is when I was And also, I have to apologize. Before I said that Jonathan was good on that. Jonathan doesn't play AdMech. For some reason, I confused him with another guy called Rickard who used to play for for Team Sweden, who unfortunately is not with us. I mean, he's not dead. He's just not playing.
No, but you overhyped maybe Jonathan's ability, but
yes,
to be honest, maybe he overhyped his own ability
or
here.
Or underhyped AdMech. The thing is, AdMech, you need a specialist. It's a great army if you're a specialist. It's just a weird army.
Yeah, and I mean, talking a bit about the AdMech, to be honest, it is a list that is very few playing, but Poland, one of the big contenders coming into this one.
They have AdMech, yes. They also have a very weird, yeah. I mean, honestly, Hedar or whatever, he's also a very well-known Icelandic player. He's the second sort of known Icelandic player, apart from Jokel. So he's also team captain. So yeah, it's like I said, there's a huge difference between South Korea coming to their first tournament at WTC, not really realizing how good and skilled the players are here, and Iceland, who's been coming for years and years and have people playing in the top scenes versus the best, playing team games against the best players in the world. So it's a very, very big difference in standard.
So exactly, Iceland is for sure doing good, and we can still Sweden is in the lead with 73-47.
Yeah.
Even though Jonathan did a
drop.
This is not a good result in any regard. So you go 2-18, that's a blowout. That for sure was nothing that they had in their matrix.
Yeah.
So, as you said, probably underestimated AdMech, maybe overestimated Sisters. We've been saying that Sisters arguably is the best list or faction in this tournament. But AdMech, is that the dark horse?
AdMech is a dark horse. The thing is, though, I think they wanted... I mean, when you think about the profiles, AdMech, I'm gonna assume that it's the AdMech with -1 to hit. Like the entire infantry in the army is -1, and when you think of Sisters, you think Flamers. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. That should probably be. I don't think we had anybody else who would done extremely well into AdMech either. It's tough.
And I actually think that it's a bit of a miscalculation of mine, and because Sweden is up at 83 already, so we will adjust that one.
Yeah, with the 2 extra points, you added it. Yeah. So we're just waiting for the Demon game to finish. Like I said, it's a very tense. It was almost when 2 players are arguing, like there was a friendly argument, but still the ref basically took a chair, sat down, and been sitting there for an hour and a half, just making sure that everybody's happy with the movement of the other person and all this kind of stuff. Because
it became a very technical game where a lot of questions came in.
Yeah, for sure. Otherwise, the Swedish team, they look okay. They look like they've been through a grinder. They look tired. It was very hot here. They're sweating. They had to think a lot, and they are eating some pizza now and Coke, getting ready for the next round. Because, you know, we are gamers, we're not athletes. We're not having protein bars and grapes. That's for the French and German teams. Swedes, we like pizza and possibly sodas. Let's see here. You see, can you zoom? You see, if you go back to the overhead cam.
But keep on talking. What did you think of the Björn game? Because I mean, you were jumping and screaming and shouting when he were able to crawl back.
Yeah. No, I thought it was extremely exciting. I think he did extremely well position-wise, and also the dice. It was not that one guy got diced by the other. Like they can't. The dice were extreme in both ends a little bit. So it felt like a fair, well-played game from the both of them, and those are the games that I get excited over. They was full of tactical decisions where both people sort of reached into the pocket of tricks and used their experience to get the maximal sort of advantage out of their positioning. You saw how well the Votann denied the primary for the Knights up until the end when they could break through with Canis using some... Alright, we won? Did we win? Let's see here. It's over, we won, woohoo! But it's not the result we wanted. It was Iceland with Jökull. He won over the Demons with 13-7, but the 7 points we got means a win for Sweden, which is good. We did not want a draw, we want wins. We were hoping for gigantic wins, of course, but so we can have a good position for the next for the later rounds on tomorrow. So here, basically what we're in the group phase now, with the pod phase. This is where you try and play the other teams in your group, and you try and get as many points as possible, so you get seeded towards a team, a number 2 team, in the next round that has not got as many points. Because the better you do here, the sort of easier your Saturday opponents will be. So we're in the points gathering phase. But of course, winning is the most important thing. And we won.
This is actually incorrect, I'm sorry. We will fix it.
Yeah.
Always with the technology, it's not so easy as you would love it to be sometimes.
No.
All right, here we go. So Sweden wins in the second round on the second day versus Iceland.
Yes.
90-70.
Yes.
And if we try to now understand in this super complicated system, to say the least, going over here means that getting more than 85 points
is a win.
But how would they have drawn in the total part? How many points are they winning? Is it 90?
No. It's a win, and then you just take like total points.
So they had 145 from yesterday.
Yeah, and then you add the 90.
And then we add the 90.
Yeah, there's no difference in the seeding thing.
So what do you think? Like 90-70.
It's good. It's a win. It's a win.
It's just 5 points from getting
a draw. No, but you have to realize now this is Paria next. Don't let our experience against South Korea be a reflection on how you should do it. Same. Also, don't look at the score that France put up, for example, yesterday. Like curb stompings are very rare. And in Paria Nexus, the differences, because you have secret mission, are lower as well. It's somewhat easier to get a draw in games. So it means that the differences will be lower. So just getting wins on the table, perfect. Everybody's happy. I mean, I even spoke to, who did I speak to? Jesper. So I was like, Jesper was 20-0. And I said like, Jesper, how do you feel? And he was like, nah, I can do better. So they're still left in the tank. There's still, nobody plays the perfect game of Warhammer, even if you win 20-0.
So looking right now, I think we haven't got updated Sweden's score.
No.
But we're looking here at best pairings. I can also give it here in the Twitch chat for you guys who are with us in live. Let's do this one. Yes, we have the Swedish score here in total. But just going very quickly for you guys. England is in the lead right now with 126, 130. That means that they will have 256. But Sweden has more. Sweden is up to 235, it should be.
Yeah. No, I mean, when it comes in, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and then we have in second place currently Australia with 131, 115.
Yeah.
Poland 105, 111. Team Poland has not yet come to fully live. Like they are more going for nice wins than big wins.
or their group. Team Poland's group was pretty brutal, actually.
Yeah.
So I mean, it depends on. We got to play a fresh team, fresh faces. You know, Australia played Malta and scored 131. Malta was pretty good, actually.
And we have interesting here with both Switzerland and Canada.
They're gonna go down. These are just, you have to think about, there are a lot more teams which have not reported their scores yet.
100%, but what I'm saying is Canada, being a seed 2 team, is now with 2 wins. Most likely have played, no, they got the 2 easy opponents. And maybe that's also actually the situation for Switzerland. You're correct, my friend.
Yeah, so this doesn't matter. All of this is...
It matters, but it's not in any
premature.
regards,
Just wait for, because now Spain put in theirs.
Yep.
Spain crushed it yesterday.
147.
Yeah, but they played Andorra, which is basically Spain's team B team, so they know each other so well. So it's not. It wasn't really an indicator of strength. 118 is good though.
Really cool.
We're waiting for France to come in. Where Team US gonna come in as well. I mean, it's Sweden hopefully will be in the top 3. That's what I'm hoping.
I think that was we all are I wouldn't say, maybe even expecting. Is that fair to say?
No, it's not, because you see some two teams have already scored over 102 and we are coming in with 90. So the points we racked up before, very important. So if we can be top 3, but most likely will be like number 4 or 5. We'll see. Iceland really dug their heels in. They did great. I think Sweden will have to think about their pairings maybe a little bit. Some of the pairings might maybe not have been optimal.
Do you think it was a bit of a mistake in the pairing? I mean,
if
of
you
course,
drop
with 18-2, that's not good.
That's a drop. But at the same time, maybe it was something weird happening in the game that's abnormal. Yeah. Anything in the chat you want to know? Right now we're watching Team Sweden eat food. Very exciting. No, we're just waiting.
All right, so we're going to go here on a break. We do have an issue right now playing out some music. We're going to work on that one. Now it is a break for everyone as some of the results are still coming in. Sweden has won against Iceland, is one of the teams in the top for sure. And we will see here right now at 6th place with an 89 score. I don't know if, so it seems to be not 90. Let's see here, Klasse.
Yeah, because I just saw here in chat that the Sisters game versus AdMech was even worse. It was a 119.
Oh my God, that's not good. Hope it doesn't beat the confidence.
No, I think it's. I mean, sometimes it's good to get a kick in the ass so that you realize that time to stop playing and take the game seriously. You know, it's a scare.
100%.
Now we can just take out our disappointment and anger on Denmark. Very good. And I think Denmark doesn't really have any surprise lists as AdMech, for example.
All right, going to a quick break here. See you in a bit. All right, we're gonna do a quick restart of the stream just to see if we can fix the issues that we're having.